Welcome back. Exaggeration Experience, episode 1. Very excited to be here. This is your boy JG. I'm here with my man, always AB.
Always in the building.
Always black.
About blackness.
So let's go. First things first, welcome back. For those that checked out the first pod, we appreciate you. Keep coming back. For those who subscribe, definitely appreciate you.
Hit that subscribe, man.
Gotta hit the subscribe button. When you watch the video, 5, 10, 15 minutes, doesn't matter. Smash the like button.
Smash the like button. Make 3 accounts. Hit all 3 of them with the like button.
Okay.
Well, I already got 4 accounts. Come on.
All of the likes were from myself and Zach. We promise we're doing a good job, though. But the feedback's been love.
Oh.
Feedback's definitely been love. It's been extremely exciting. We've been listening to you guys, so we're gonna explore a couple different topics, couple different avenues.
Facts. We're here for y'all, man. We the people's champ. You know what I mean? Whatever y'all need, we got it. Let us know.
The Khabib Cup's taking a break today. I got the shit talking cup. Shout out ASMR.
Let them know what that says, man.
It just says you're awesome. Keep that shit up, and that's what we're gonna do. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
That's it.
So, first shout out of the day, the cast that came through and hollered at us, visited the page, visited the site, checked out the podcast. It was a little long. We're gonna avoid that today. We heard you.
Yeah, we went off the rails a little bit. That's
no one wants to listen to a 38-minute podcast.
That's partially me. You know,
38 minutes times 5,000.
Yeah, we was tripping.
That's
on that
a lot of minutes.
A little excited, but that's cool. We back at it.
And nerves too. But I think we shook that out.
Oh yeah,
we shook that out. We shook that out. In recent news, NBA draft lottery took place the day before yesterday. I'm not sure. There was a little bit of drama there. Walk me through that, AB.
Big drama. First of all, the Pelicans came from nowhere with a 6% chance to get the number 1 spot. They're celebrating, they're high-fiving.
Alvin Gentry said, "Fuck yeah!"
He's cursing all over the thing.
He's gonna lose his job for that.
Yeah. So yeah, Alvin Gentry was doing all that. You know, he was yelling, and big news, right? So you would think if you're a New Orleans Pelicans fan, like, oh, it's all gravy, everything's good in the hood. Anthony Davis, who was alleged to go through all these trades, he's gonna stay because we're getting Zion. He's a once in a generational player.
That's media hype. But go
that
ahead.
Is media hype. I agree with you on that.
Yep.
So the flip side of that now is your boy Zion's coming out from his camp, or at least maybe the media is making it up. Who knows? And he's saying he's considering go back to Duke for 1 year. And saying, I ain't going to New Orleans.
So here's why I appreciate that.
I ain't bought that crawfish and all that other stuff.
And this is what came out, and I love this. No shoe deals, no agents, no endorsements. He is 100% eligible to go right back to Duke.
Easy.
So, like AB alluded to, the rumors are, you know what, I'm just gonna go back to school if I don't get the things that I want. That's that Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers way back in the day.
You know how important that education is.
Get the fuck out of here. You can't even get a decent haircut in a suit that fits you. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
Hey, and don't worry about it. Listen, folks out there thinking, why would he give up all this? He's still getting paid at Duke. He's still
hey, shout out to the NCAA. Shout out to the FBI.
Shout out to the boosters, man. Shout out to Rick Pitino.
The vampire. He's coaching overseas. Let's go.
Listen, man. He's still going to get paid regardless. You know, and it won't be as much, and he won't have to play for a franchise like New Orleans. So these are just rumors, but nonetheless, it is just going down. There's nothing more exciting than NBA free agency. I'm a soccer fan, huge football fan, but NBA free agency, it's like a soap opera.
It's better than the season. It's better than the season.
Hands down better than the season. I mean, you know, Zion ate an apple today. Heads up, New York. He's coming your way. I mean, like, where did they get this stuff? I love it. NBA free agency, I'm here for it, man.
Now, let me ask you this question, because this is one of the interesting things. So they had a bunch of the high-level NCAA guys at the draft. Zion was definitely featured. You know, they put the camera on his dumbass face, inability to answer questions. But at the end of the day, if you don't know who Morant is or RJ Barrett, nobody's checking for this draft.
Nah.
Nobody's checking for this.
Nah. You talking about the casual? Let's clarify that.
Gee, on the real, even if you a little bit more, you're knowledgeable, you know more than
I'm watching the first 4 picks. After that, I can't name you.
So you a casual, perfect.
There's a dude from Latvia. Like, what's this European country? Latvia?
Exactly.
Ukraine. I don't know any of them after the first 4 picks. It's over.
So it starts to be irrelevant.
Oh yeah.
It starts to be irrelevant. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm that high on Zion Williams as a number one back.
About it. Why?
He's a big guy. Here's the thing about it. He's freakishly athletic for the size and height. He is unheard of and unseen of in NCAA and professional basketball. At that body size and type, his athleticism is unspeakable. But what is the skill set? It's easy to dominate the ACC. It's easy to dominate that. When you're bigger than everybody in the world, you could be tight end in the NFL yesterday. But how does the skill set can you shoot? Do you understand pick and roll defense? What does it look like when you go up against other freaks of nature? Right now, I think the media has done this thing where we're so ready to move past LeBron James that won't know anybody the next thing. They tried it with Steph Curry. That didn't work out. We found that out in 2016 in the NBA Finals. Yeah, LeBron's still the man. You'll look at the Lakers season and the injury and this, that, and the other. Won't, but that's fine. Let's see what he's going to be. Right now, windmill dunking a basketball at 280 pounds doesn't let me know that you are a professional basketball player.
It lets me know to stay out of your way. I'll tell you that much. But listen, what I will say about Zion is this, and the reason why I think he can be successful depends on the team. Whoever's giving him this advice is very smart. They're like, listen, New Orleans, you're not going to be the superstar as long as AD is there. Julius Randle gets his little minutes here and there. That's baby Zion, by the way.
I like that. I like that. That's good.
You know what I mean? I don't know how he's your father and he's younger than you. That's crazy.
Don't be a Mr. South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Let's go.
Anyways, listen. So the guy, I think he'll be successful depending on the team. If the NBA has shown you, if you get a green light from a franchise, you can become a beast. Case in point, D'Angelo Russell from my Brooklyn Nets.
Shout out
the snitch.
Shout out Magic Johnson. You fucking up. Shout out Iggy Azalea. Shout out Nick Young. Let's go. Let's go.
He's not gonna let that heal. Listen, so D'Angelo Russell is case in point. He leaves LA where he's struggling, not getting good minutes, coming off the bench, has all these issues. Goes to Brooklyn.
Baller. All-star this year.
We give him the ball. We say, hey man, you want to chuck it up 30 times a game? Go ahead. What happens? All-star this year, like he alluded to. Now everyone's saying, well, we didn't know he had this in him. No, the NBA is all about who can greenlight you and tell you take the team over. Victor Oladipos of the world, all these, weird superstars that really shouldn't be superstars, but they are de facto superstars. So if Zion goes to the right team and he gets a green light, I feel like he can easily average 23, 24 as a star, because that goes back to what you said. He doesn't have any other assets to average more than that. His jumper's sporadic. Like I've seen JG with a wetter jumper than that.
Watch this.
You know what I mean? Oh! Stop playing.
Let's go.
So listen, it depends on the team. I'm all for it, saying that he might not be ready or whatever it is. But if he gets a team that's not a big team, he can go off. I 100% believe that.
We're gonna wrap it up. NBA draft lottery talk. We moving on. All right, AB, I gotta bring something up to you, man. I gotta holler at you, man. So I got a haircut today.
It's looking crispy, man.
It's doing all right. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is a lot of the videos that I've done leading up to it, I've worn a hat. Do you know what hat fishing is?
I've heard of hat fishing. I'm not completely familiar, but I would guess.
Ladies, are you out? Ladies, hello. Okay. You know what hat fishing is, but I'm about to break it down.
Okay.
Let's say you get hooked up on like a blind date. Your girl, hey girl, listen, I got a guy, he real good for you, and he want to take you out. He got a good job, he does his thing, whoop-de-whoop, and you guys gonna be at Olive Garden at 7:30 on Friday. She's like, okay, cool, what's his name? His name is Sean, and you gonna be feeling him because he work out, he got the big muscle and stuff. You gonna be feeling him. So you thinking to yourself, cool. It's Friday night, you just got off work, you got home, you get a little bit of wine in your system, you doing your thing, you throwing a cute outfit, you've been working out, you did a crunch, you did like 2 crunches, you did 2 crunches, just that only addresses the 2 top abs, but that's fine. Maybe you got a fatty, so you get away with a little bit of belly, who knows. Shout out to the belly, I'm not knocking it.
No one's knocking the belly.
So then you go and meet Sean, And Sean show up. He got a nice button down, jeans with a crease. I don't rock a crease. That's 1999, but that's another subject for another day. So you meet up with Sean. You guys sit down. You have a great time. You smiling, laughing. He got little jokes. You know.
He's getting too deep into this, man.
I can't even help myself. Anyway, so then you hit your girl back up and like, yo, I had a great time last night. Sean went out, he paid, he did his thing. I was really excited, and this was the best thing smoking. Like, this is the greatest thing. She's like, well, I'm really glad. Are you gonna see him again? She says, yeah, I'm gonna see him again. So they go out 3, 4, 5 more dates. Now she's starting to pick up on something. Sean got a lot of hats.
Okay, maybe
forward hat, backward hat, sideways hat, fedora hat, Bill Cosby hat.
Got a fedora, Bill Cosby.
He got a football helmet. He wore that on the date. He had all these different types of hats, right?
Oh, you're wildin'.
And so she wonders if she's a victim of a hatfish. So one day she hits up Sean. She does all the arrangement. Hey, I want you to come out of the crib. I'm making a little bit of salmon. I got some white wine, a little arugula salad. You know, come through. You know, we're gonna chill. It's on me. Sean's pumped because damn, she's a giver. She's doing her thing.
I gotta Google arugula.
So he slides through, and she's like, "Get relaxed. You know, no shoes in the house. You know, he's respectful. He got clean socks, fresh J's, so he's doing his thing. He don't gotta worry about some dirty ass stinky feet."
The Sean dude, though, man.
So she's like, "Look, I haven't given him any. But tonight's the night." So they cook dinner, they laugh, they being all playful and touchy and shit. They doing their thing. So she shoots her shot. She go, come sit down real quick. Let me get on the couch. She straddles him all up. She takes his hat off. He got one dirty braid. He got one dirty ass braid with a rubber band in the braid. She's been hatfished. You know, she sees the real now. You know what I'm saying? What? That's the hatfish. Ladies, what are you doing with that? I need the feedback on this video.
So I'm definitely not a lady, but that was a great stereotypical female voice in the beginning, by the way.
You know, he cute. Okay. He cute.
But so it's essentially catfishing, but with a hat on.
Yes.
That's what I figured.
It's like a 90% catfish.
But you know what? I'll say this. As a dude, I don't think the lady should get mad if they use any sorts of accessories themselves. Like if you're deep in that wig game.
Oh man.
If you're deep in that wig and weave game, I don't think you got a right to lift my joint up and then be like, oh, you with your dirty braid. Okay, well, look, this is the cheapest alternative. The hat's probably like $25-$30. You know, weaves, I'm hearing 130, 120, and so on and so forth.
I can't believe this is the last episode of the pod that we're doing.
Well, listen, it makes sense. I'm not hypocritical. If I am catfishing you, if you have natural hair, then I should come out and tell you, like, fair. This is gonna suck. Like,
okay, hold on. Let me ask you this question. So, how does that conversation go? Hold on, because this situation only plays out over time. If I show up on the date like, hey, sweetheart, how you doing? My name is Jonathan. Boom, I get my hand out. But hey, I want you to know that I have a hat on, but I definitely have one braid. I'm rocking a baldy, and I have a weird mole in the back of my shit. What are you having to drink? Like, that's not a smooth transition.
Hit her with the, excuse me, miss, I'm really going bald under here. And you just lift that joint up. And you're like, hey, seriously, the women just like the confidence, man. Rock your little weird twist braid or whatever.
Okay, so now,
good, man.
Now that's another conversation for another day. But I will say this: you're 100% correct. You got a belly or something like that. You got one funny ear. You just rock that motherfucker.
Rock it, man.
You know what I'm saying? How you? We go on a date, right? We go on a date. It's on a waterfall. I got a hat on. You gonna ruin your hat, sweetheart? Oh no, girl, it's good. See, that's a red flag. That's definitely a red flag.
That's a fact. Listen.
Hey, shout out to my man though. He brought up a good point, ladies. If I got a funny head and I got like a bump or something like that, you can't get mad at me with 37 pounds of makeup. Leave me alone.
For real, because then you take that makeup off, you looking like the dude from the Goonies. Remember?
You looking like my best friend's little brother. We don't want that. We don't want that.
You know, you guys come get him.
This isn't gonna be the last pod, man. This was a good run, though.
This was a great run.
I enjoyed our time.
2 episodes. Wow. Yeah, that lasted quick.
All right, man. We're gonna wrap up this segment. We're gonna move right on to the next. It's gonna be a little UFC talk. what was the card number? 236, 237? I don't know.
I lost count, man.
It doesn't matter. They got a lot of them. Rio de Janeiro, main event.
Brazil.
Thug Rose Namajunas, Jessica Andrade. They had Anderson Silva on the card. They had Jose Aldo on the card. Jose Aldo, depending on who you talk to, on the card. And it was an interesting night of fights. They had Anderson Silva on the card. Let's just go ahead and start at the top. The champion, Thug Rose Namajunas, hasn't fought in 4.5 years since beating up Johanna Jacek 7 times. What happened in that fight, G?
Listen, man, last week, I said that Thug Rose would win it second round. I predicted the round correctly. The outcome, however, no one could have predicted that. Your girl Jessica Andrade was getting washed. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Picked apart.
She was
inside, outside, head movement, angles, all that.
Late, bro. She was just getting.
Shout out Somalia. Shout out AB's mom.
All that, and she was just getting picked apart. And so I thought for sure it's gonna be easy. And next thing you know, Rose is on her head, unconscious, doesn't know where she's at. When
she slumped over, that's how I would go to sleep at night. Like if I had a long day at work and my body's a little bit lifeless, but the only difference, like I have a pillow. So Rose sleep.
Listen, Rose woke up speaking Brazilian. She woke up with the Portuguese.
Shout out Brazil. I don't know. Did I say anything? If I said anything, put it in the comment section.
I'm not how they treat a cannoneer, bro.
Yeah, they violent. Shout out.
Like them dudes is crazy, man. So yeah, Thug Rose, man, you disappointed me for the last time. You're done. Anyways, we're not gonna see you for 2 more years. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. That was disappointing. But
we move on to the Anderson Sylvan. Shout out Anderson Sylvan. That's not a person. Anderson Silva. Sylvan Learning Center.
See what you did earlier with that?
It's down the road. They take all your money and your kid's still dumb. Anderson Silva, Jared Cannonier. People saw it going this way, but not this way.
Not this way. That's the best.
What do you got?
I mean, we gotta call him Stanky Leg Silva at this point. This guy has gotten chopped in the leg so many times. And how old is he, G?
He's 57 years old.
That's not factual, by the way. I'm pretty sure he's not 57.
I'm sure I think he's 41. I think he's 41. Right. 41.
That man, I used to watch this guy. He was the GOAT. He just was unstoppable. And this kids out there, this is a clear example of knowing when to stop with anything in life. You gotta know when to cut it out. And this is, I don't know his family. I'm not gonna
drinking,
all that. I'm not gonna disrespect his family, but somebody has to pull him aside. If I'm wilding and I should have stopped something, JG gotta step up and be like, yo man, look, you had a good run, let's go shut it down. That's it. You can't encourage this behavior, man. What did you think, man?
It was the inside leg kick, low 9 to the inside, the little teardrop muscle. He fell on the ground like his leg was blown out.
Yeah.
Rolled around and stuff like that. Acted like he couldn't walk. They did the little ceremonial bow, and then he went to the crib. Didn't even go to the hospital. So I kind of question the injury itself. It might have been a fair strike that stopped the fight, but don't pretend like you're injured. You just got blasted up by inside leg kick, low 9. I don't know what else to say. Shout out Jerry Cannonier. You had mentioned before when we talked about it. How he was received by the crowd in Brazil. The booing. Man. Yeah, cool. That Anderson Silva is a hero in Brazil. Shout out. There's no doubt about that. No one's discrediting or putting that down. However, he took a loss. That's cool. Everybody was respectful. You gonna boo this man out of the arena to the point where he can't even give a post-fight interview in the cage. That was a little shady.
Man.
Don't come to this channel though.
Showed him respect. Bowed in front of him. What more do you want? He gave him props in the interview, and you guys are still booing, man. Come on. You know what? I will maybe attribute that to a language barrier. Maybe they don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, the language was he took a ass whooping. There is no language barrier for that. If you lose on the ground, you holding your leg and shit like you just took a gun.
At one point it flopped. Like when he kicked it, it went like this.
Yeah, because he was trying to check it, but it still hurt. That big ass foot of Jared Cannonier blasted that kneecap region up.
Shout out to Cannonier, man.
Shout out Cannonier. Get a haircut, man. Get a lineup, G. You can't look like you come off the street and be beating people up.
Straight Django Unchained, bro.
He brought one bag. It was a backpack. All I had was 2 pairs of underwear in it and UFC kit gear
and an that they gave him. You know the unbreakable ones. My God, bro. Get a haircut.
Lynn this shit. Come on, man.
You on a prime time.
Shout out Jerry Cannon there. You can come on the pod though. Exaggeration Experience.
Respect.
AB, JG, let's go. We not hating on you. You did your thing. Brazil hated on you, but we not. But you do need to get lined up if you want to come on the show. We not playing around with that. You got to get lined
facts.
up. We got about a minute left on this segment, but I wanted to just touch really quickly on Jose Aldo, one of my heroes. Shout out WC, shout out UFC, all the work he did. 17 years undefeated at one point, and then Alexander Volkanovski comes in and just beats you the hell up. You don't even throw any punches or kicks. Now, I will say this before you comment. He did come out and say,
"Gotta pay that bill, man. That's what that is. That electricity." Shout out to Puget Sound Energy.
Shout out PSC. Let's go. We are not gonna stop this video or edit it. We don't know what happened to the lights, and we don't give a damn. Anyway, he came out and said that was the worst fight that he ever fought in his life. It looked like it, not because he took a bunch of damage or got his ass whooped, but he just didn't do anything. What do you got?
No, that pretty much sums it up, and it's like you said, what an incredible ride, man. The guy from the favelas. For those of you that don't know, that's the slums in Brazil. Upside the hills, man. One row.
Aluminum foil roof.
Aluminum foil, tin foil, man.
Yeah,
it's bad. And he
a rainy day is a bad day all time.
Made himself what he is, which was arguably the best featherweight in the history of the sport, you know. And now that's kind of getting more and more in question with these losses that keep mounting up. Is he in the same boat as Anderson Silva?
Exactly.
In terms of
that's a beautiful segue because I was going to ask you, and we'll move on from it, but I'll leave you with this. You're 1,000% correct. You've won. You've been a great champion. Your country loves and respects you. Man, we done, man. We out of here with that. So we're going to transition to an interesting topic. This is for the fellas specifically. The ladies will enjoy, but I'm looking out for you. Online dating. Do's and don'ts. Let's go.
Hey, quickly before you get into the next subject, I do have to give a shout out. I am obligated to say Nisha and Bill. Go ahead and check them out. Check out their website. Good to go.
Nisha and Bill. We're going to add a link into the description of this video. Men, women's apparel, backpacks, stickers, decals for the cell phone.
You don't even have to be Nisha.
Doesn't matter. You rep your
Mela, Polynesian.
Rep your roots. Guys,
them roots.
Check out the website. Get some cold gear.
Stop
you heard it here.
Use discount code Experience Exaggeration.
That's coming in the future. It'll be a 15% discount. Mark doesn't know that, but shout out Mark.
They will. We're going to DM them.
So, gentlemen, listen. It's a new day and age. Right? We don't go out anymore and approach them. Hey, how you doing, sweetheart? I couldn't help but notice you from across the bar. My name is JG. What's your name? Cool. We don't do that anymore. We go right to what happened.
You used to do that?
I've done it like 3 times.
It's an old bastard right here. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'm not that old, but I'm saying, I came in, I got the sweet spot of having to do that for like 15 to 20 minutes and then boom, right to the internet.
The hybrid. All right, go ahead.
Listen, I want to give, this is going to be short. This is going to be 2, maybe 3 minutes. Let's say you just hit the single market. Your girl curbed you because you're not about shit. That happens. Like I said, this is for the fellas. Ladies, I got you next time around. So you pop open a Tinder app, POF, Bumble, whatever the fuck else is out there. I don't know all the dating sites. So you put a little picture like this. Look. You put a little picture up there, right? You got one with your little friends. You fishing or some bullshit. Right. Or you got one, you doing a bench press and shit. You doing all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Looking like a bum. That's why you single, because you got dumbass pictures on the internet. But anyway.
No one should put up a fishing pic.
Yeah, that's dumb. We digress. But let's say you're experiencing a certain level of success. Let's say you swipe right for 2.5 hours drunk on Rainier beers. And you get 50 matches. So you wake up the next morning like, damn, your boy's doing this thing. I got 50 matches. I'm feeling myself. Oh, shut up, Beyonce. Let's go.
Get back to
so you feeling yourself, right? I'm gonna give you 2 or 3 quick hints to not fuck it up within, I don't know, the first 5 minutes of matching with somebody.
Your man's pretty good at this, guys. So you might.
I'm experienced. I've been curbed a lot.
Oh yeah.
Luckily in my life now, I got a nice young lady. We doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? But I've been curbed.
Randy Johnson curves, man.
Them shits was nasty.
The type where you swing out and you don't even look back at the picture. You just walk back to the dugout. That's how he.
But you know what they say? Experience is the best teacher. So shout out me. Let's go. I learned. So let's say you've been chopping up with a young lady that you match with or whatever. You go out on a date and it goes well. Shout out you. You did your thing. You go out on a second date. It goes well. Shout out you. You did your thing. Let me tell you what not to do. Do not hit her up and tell her, yo, look, girl, I'm about to take down my dating website application. I'm feeling you. That don't stop. Be present. Be in the moment. Enjoy the time and let things happen organically. What you do not realize is what you're doing inadvertently is saying, I want you to take your stuff down too because I'm a weirdo and I'm never gonna get a date again. You are a freak. Stop doing shit like that.
Let me ask you.
Okay.
So 90% of the time it wouldn't happen the way you said it. But what would happen is that little sneaky where the girl would come off and say, "Oh, those 2 dates were great. I already deleted my Tinder app. I mean, you could do your own thing if you want, but
I'm telling you right now. In this day and age, right now, women are empowered. They doing their thing, and they're not.
Shout out women.
And I'm telling you right now, this is the thing that happens. A woman, when she goes into a dating situation, she's thinking, I hope I have a good time tonight. I hope I have a good time the next time we go on a date. That's what they're thinking.
Some of them are looking for that long term immediately.
Sure, and they're weirdos too, and they deserve to get curbed straight off top. You can be looking for long term, but you're being cautious and being present in the moment. That's what's important. So the thing that ends up happening with dudes, a lot of dudes, a higher percentage, ladies, shout out, I offer my apologies, because this is a fact of the matter. You go out on a date with a young lady, she's attractive, she's smart, she has her shit together, it goes well, you might even get a kiss at the end of the date, and you go home and you're already thinking about, man, I wonder what our kids are gonna look like. You just skip all the fucking steps or qualifying or disqualifying someone or allowing her to breathe and say, hey, I'm feeling you.
Or skipped over the red flags.
And so can we just, I deleted them. You fucking weirdo, get out of here.
And you skip over some red flags too sometimes.
And that's the other thing. That's why I say qualify and disqualify, which is another conversation for another day. But take your time with it. Gentlemen, this is the other thing you have to avoid. Ladies, I'm gonna qualify this because I'm about to start talking a little bit of shit. If you go to a young lady's her dating app and all the photos are from the neck up and BBW is not your thing, curb. Don't even waste your time. Don't do it.
Did you gather this intel through experience? Did you? Because it sounds like you're just guessing. Or
I'm definitely not guessing. Okay. I've been surprised a couple of times. I'm gonna be honest about that. I'm gonna
put it on the table, man. Listen, how many times is a couple? Twice. Once,
a couple is 2 times. 3. I think that's pretty specific.
So surprised twice.
I would say 3 times. I would say 3 bona fide times where I got caught slipping. It was a dark period in my life, but I'm not mad about that. Curbing is appropriate, but you can avoid situations like that by being honest with yourself and not being desperate. That takes me to my third and final point before we get out of here.
I love my girls, BBW. There's nothing wrong with them.
Shout out, Drake. I'll slide you my man's email. It'll be in the description of this video.
Don't do that.
Last and certainly not least, 1 drink rule. First dates. Gentlemen, do not be going out on lavish, extravagant dates. Date 1, spending $100 on somebody that you don't know. Let me tell you what you need to do. This is bona fide certified. Set the location, set the time, set the date. Go out, 1 drink rule. I'm going to have 1 beverage. We conversate, we chop it up, we do our thing. It goes well, then have a second beverage. If it is shit, pay the check. It's going to be $14 and maybe some change, and go home and chalk it up. Don't go beyond that. Don't do that. If she's a buster, or the vibe is not there, or you get tricked, or she hatfish you, she sure will 1 tooth and shit and her hat to the side, then you get out of there. You have 1 beverage, you get vodka tonic, you got I don't know what else.
Or you could be sober, like your boy. We don't play them drinking games, man.
So a drink's a drink. He goes and gets a cranberry juice.
Don't spill my secrets, man. That Red Bull cranberry.
He drinks a cranberry juice, and guess what? She's a bum, and he still gets out of there 1 drink. Now, if she's a winner, he gets a couple waters, maybe with lemon.
Oh, that's when you really getting loose.
And they shoot some pool. But you know what? We gonna get out of here. It's been great. Exaggeration and experience. We appreciate the love. The feedback's been great. We definitely listen to you guys. We're cutting this one short because my light is dying. I don't know what the hell is going on. I thought I charged that last night. Shout out AB. Shout out JG. Shout out Double M on the edits. You guys, when you come to the channel, it doesn't matter. Like, subscribe. Leave comments. Good, bad, or indifferent. Let's go. We need your help. We need your support. Exaggeration experience. We out.
Hey.